Well, good morning and welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. My name is Judy Mannings and I'm your host this morning. We want to remind you that AARP is empowering people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization with more than 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate on their behalf, all of them without regard to politics. Good morning, Jerry. What
Morning,
are we
how
doing
are
today?
you? Good morning.
It's a wonderful Tuesday, and we're waiting on you this morning. So tell us, what are we going to do?
Today is all about functional, and we're going to get that balances. I hope you see my entire body today
Mhm.
because guess what? We're working the whole body. Our balance, our functionality is so important.
Well, Jerry, I tell you what, I really look forward to this opportunity, and I'm so happy to join you this morning. In the background, I have so much stuff, but guess what? I got my bike, I got my little moving stuff, so I'm ready this morning to work with you. But by the way, folks, remember, before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to be sure it's safe to participate. Okay, Jerry, you got it. Let's roll.
Thank you so much. Good morning and welcome. I thank you. Today is all about your balance. And what I'm wanting you to understand is how important that is with our functional movement. I talk about that all the time, the things that we do on a daily basis. And what I want to do is incorporate those moves this morning so you can see how they fit into your everyday activity. And we're going to do some exercises with that. So let's get started. I want you right now to stay with your feet probably about hip distance apart, okay? And when you do that, what I'm wanting, I want you to be flat-footed and balanced. When I say balanced, not putting the weight on either side, but standing tall and balanced, back, everything is straight up, and we're just standing comfortable in a balanced state. And right there, I simply want you to understand how that feels for you, okay? Drop your hands by your side, your feet are flat, and right here, I want you to shift your weight to your heels. So we're just gonna go with our heels. Sometimes we're moving so fast, we feel like, oh, I'm off balance, but just put your weight to your heels, okay? There you go. I'm just teetering just a little bit. Now right here, I want you to put your weight to the front of your body. So it's almost like I'm going to tip over, but of course I don't, but if I do, it's okay. So I'm just gonna put the weight to the front of my body, okay? Understanding what that feels like, almost like a rocking motion. Now again, you're flat, you're comfortable, and I want you to start with your right leg. And simply what I want you to do is take that right leg and just put it out in front of you. So the right leg is out in front of you, then you're gonna put it back to your side. The left leg, let's put that right out in front of us, okay? Right out in front and put it back. Understanding what that feels like. This is so important when you're just walking every day. And have you ever felt like, oh, I don't have my balance when I'm walking? So functional movement, putting that foot out, we're gonna put it out again in front of us. There we go. And we're gonna put it back. Opposite leg, let's go. Let's put it right out there. We're putting it out in front, shifting that weight and bringing it back. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to feel comfortable with your right leg. I simply want you, we're going to take this leg up 90 degrees. I talk about that a lot. We're bringing it up and down. We're going to do that 10 times. So again, I'm lifting that leg from my hip. My hands can be here, they can be out here. Sometimes when we do stuff, we need to hold on for balance. That's okay. So understand you're in good shape. Take that leg, lift it up for me 10 times. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let me ask you, how did that feel? Because the leg that we had planted, it might have had a little bit of a quiver. a little bit of a shape to it, that is fine. So what I want you to do, opposite leg, let's go here. We're gonna take that leg up, okay? And we're just gonna lift it 10 times. We ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to put that leg down. I'm not really sure if you can see me or not. I know on my screen, I'm actually, and what we love about being live and technology, I'm actually seeing my screen. I'm not seeing myself, but no worries. I'm going to keep moving because, hear me, we're going to get this done, okay? So, again, let's go back to our right leg. Are we ready? Let's take that leg up. Again, the left foot is balanced. It's not rigid. It can move a little bit, okay? So let's take that right leg up. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. That should cause you to have a little bit of balance and just saying, oh my goodness, how do I feel when you're putting on a shoe? If you're having to put on your shoes, sometimes you're like, let me hold on or let me sit down. But that activity, that movement is going to help you with your balance when you do that, okay? So let's take the opposite leg. Let's go. Again, the leg is locked in. You're going to lift this for 10 times. Ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, hopefully those 2 sets, you feel like you're warmed up a little bit when we do that. And the whole point, again, is that balance and that functional movement. I'm going to tell you something when we are lifting our legs up. If you're trying to get into, let's say, an SUV versus a car, and you're having to lift your leg up and put it across the running board. So what we're going to do this time, a little bit more, just a little bit more of a challenge. We're going to take the leg up and we're going to extend it out and bring it back in. Now this is going to challenge your balance a little bit more. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you because sometimes I'm like, oh, I need something to hold on. It's perfectly okay. So we're going to do 5, okay? So we're going to lift the leg up, take it out, bring it in, and put it down. You see how I kind of put it down quickly, trying to, again, adjust for that balance. But let's do 4 more, okay? So take it up, the leg is out, it's in, and place it back down. When you do this, you're not trying to rush it. You're really trying to give that hip flexor, and that's something that, you know, our hips and our glutes, we use them all the time, standing up, sitting down, and walking. So again, let's get that interior, let's go. Take it up, it's out, and then put it down. Bring that leg up, take it out. Let's do 1 more, take it up, bring it out and down. And when I do that, again, sometimes I have to rush it just to keep my balance, but this is so good. Functionally moving, turning that body, turning that knee out and bringing it in, okay? Let's balance ourselves out. We're going to do the opposite side. So again, the weight is planted in. When you pick your leg up, it's up, out, and bring it down. Bring that leg up, take it out, and bring it down. 3 more, take it up, bring it out. Give me 2 more, okay? Take it up, extend it. Give me 1 more. Take it up, bring it out, and down. When we do these things and we're addressing our functional movement, our balance, our stability, understanding how important that is for our core. So right here, your feet are hip distance apart. You're standing up nice and tall. And what I want you to do is engage your abdominals. When you do that, do not, I repeat, do not hold your breath. I just want you to pull in your abs. not holding your breath. So often when people do that, they'll just come in and then they will just hold their breath. We're not doing that. We're simply just engaging our abdominals and releasing them. So your core is nice and tall. Engage those abs and then release. Engage those abdominals and release. I want 4 more. Come on. Engage the abdominals and release. Engage, lifting that core up. Give me 2 more, please, and I need a smile. Come on. Engage that abdominal. Bring it down. Engage the abdominal and bring it down. Let's challenge this balance a little bit more, okay? We took the leg up, we took the leg out. So now let's take the leg out in front of us. So right here, we're taking the leg out with our heel, okay? We're on our heel, our knee is not locked out, and we're just gonna simply go back in our hips. When we do that, I'm going down, down, I'm stretching the back of that hip, the back of that thigh, putting my weight in my hips, going down a little bit more, and then I want you to feel that range of motion. Place that hand right there. Put it right there on your toe, and then roll up. Excellent. Let's do that again. Take the leg out. The knee is soft when you do it. Sit back in those hips. You're going back in those hips, sitting back in those hips. When you do that, when you get to the point where you're feeling that good stretch in the back of that thigh, we're going to place the hand right there on our toe and roll up. I want you to do it one more time. Again, first thing you're going to do is take that foot out, get in that balance right there, sit back in those hips, place that hand right there on the toe and roll all the way up. Excellent. Let's go to the other side, okay? Right here, the leg is out. And when you do that, it's almost like your own kickstand. Sit back in those hips. There you go. Sit back, sitting back. Take the hand and place it on top of that toe and roll up. Just a smooth stretch, that functional stretch. You drop something down. I want you to feel comfortable squatting, leaning down. So right here, the heel is out. You're going back in the hips, sitting back, place the hand on the foot, and roll up. You have one more time. Once more, we're going to do it, okay? Right here, take that foot out. Last time. There you go. Sit back in those hips. Sit back in those hips. There you go. Sit back and on. That's what I want. Put that hand right there and roll up. Excellent. There we go. So understanding that stretch when we do that, okay? Right here, let's go with a little bit more of that functional that I'm talking about. Those feet are hip distance apart. Your arms are out and they're just stacked, hand on top of the elbow. And right here, we're going to twist, okay? We're going to twist and then we're going to lean down. Then we're going to bring it back up and twist again. You're saying, why are we doing that? What would we do that in real life? If we were getting groceries out of the bag, maybe it's sitting on the kitchen floor. When we twist and we lean down and we come back up, we may have cabinets that are low, understanding that twisting motion. So twisting and stretching down, getting the groceries, putting them back on the shelf. Right here, get the groceries out the bag, come back up, and put them on the shelf. Give me one more on each side. Twist, going down, come back up. Groceries are on the shelf. One more time. Twist, you're reaching down. Come back up and put them on the shelf. Now just drop your hands. And when we do that, again, touching, leaning. We did that with our hips and our arms. I want you to try that stretch a little bit deeper. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our hands to pick something up. Think about your heels, okay? Right here, your heels, as if you're reaching for your heels. So let's start by just reaching for our knee on one side, coming back up. So you're bending down. When you're outside doing yard work, whatever you're doing, we're reaching down to that knee. We're coming back up. Give me 2 more. Reaching like in the back of that knee. I want 1 more. There we go. Excellent. Now let's go to the other side. Let's give me 5. We're reaching for like the back of that knee. So it's a twist and a bend. These are things that we do in everyday life, okay? Bend it down. Give me 2 more, please. Twist and bend. There we go. Give me 1 more. Twist and bend. Now you're going to say, Jerri, are you going to try to treat me like a pretzel this morning? Absolutely not. But we're going to twist and bend a little bit deeper with that if you're comfortable. And if you're not, it's okay. So right here, we went for the back of our knees. So let's go a little bit further down. So we're going to reach down. This time, I touch that ankle. I'm going to touch, reach and twist and touch that ankle. I'm going to twist and reach that ankle. So often we reach for the front, but we don't understand that spiral move is helping us with that rotation. I'm going to do 1 more. I'm going to twist down, reaching for the back of the ankle and coming back up. Let's do the other side, okay? Right here. Reach down, reaching for the back of the ankle, coming back up. Reaching for the back of that ankle, twisting and going down at the same time and bringing it back up. When you do that, these twists that we're doing, these are happening every day. I'm going to tell you a functional move that a lot of people avoid. As we get older, sometimes we don't like bending and lifting. So we tend to avoid those things. So when we're getting out of a tub, I hear people say, I dread it. I just take a shower. I hate getting out the tub. All that bending and twisting. Those moves that we just did, those are the moves you need to get out of the tub. You may have a deep tub, so you're having to twist and push yourself up. These are things that I want you to not treat as a challenge, but treat as an opportunity to do that. It's like, oh my goodness, I've been outside in the yard working all day. I want to take me a hot bath, but I can't get out. So moving and twisting, taking these functional moves, understand, functional moves, balance, strength, core, all of those things work hand in hand to give you the movement that you need, okay? So again, think about getting out of the tub, twisting, bending, things like that. So now I'm going to go down and I'm going to touch the opposite toe and reach up. So if I'm going to go down to the front and come up, I'm going to do the same side 2 more times. Taking it down to the front, I'm going to give myself 1 more, taking it down to the front. Opposite side, let's take it down. Let's come back up. Let's take it down. Touching that toe, 1 more, taking it down and coming back up. Excellent. When you do that, I want you to think about your entire body, okay? So now right here, let's pull these legs together. We're talking about balance, so I want you, if you can, simply to take that ankle and roll it up and bring it down. Opposite ankle, roll it up and bring it down. We're going to alternate, just rolling it up right in front of you, not rolling it out, but rolling it up. I want each side, see how I'm just rolling it up as if I have on a very high heel shoe. I'm going to do it again on both sides, just understanding what that feels like. Now I can place my hands on my hips or I can drop them, but what I want to do is to challenge you to bring that leg up and to hold it with your 90 degrees, engaging the glute of the opposite leg as well as the leg. Place it on the floor. Again, that balance, okay? Let's go with the opposite leg, okay? Right here, just bring it up. You're bringing it up 90 degrees, whatever that is for you. It may be a little bit of a shake, and that's okay. You need to hold on to something, that's fine. Place it on the floor, okay? Understanding our balance, our full body moves. When I say a full body move, if I took my arms all the way up and bring my arms all the way down, and then even extend my body all the way down. Full range of motion when I do that, okay? Extending my arms all the way up, bring them all the way down, and then rolling all the way to the front of my feet. A full body move when I do that, okay? So, what I want you to understand and what I want you to think about is this. Your body in a full circle. So sometimes if we start doing this particular part, it will impact the other parts. I hope today that you get an opportunity to take some of these moves, put on your favorite music, do these moves repeatedly. I thank you so much for just doing those mindful movements with me today. Judy, I hope you enjoyed those moves as well. I want to make sure that if we have any questions, it was like, Jerri, why are we doing this? What's the benefit? That I completely answer everything that you're wanting to know. Okay, so with that being said, I thank you so much for doing that mindful movement with me. I want Judy to come back because what I want to answer your questions, and at the same time, in answering your questions, I want to make sure that we're moving. That 20 minutes, that 30 minutes, that movement, that constant movement is what your body loves. So if you don't have any more questions, Judy, what do you want to say? Do you have any
Well,
questions for me?
no, all I can say is, first of all, I thoroughly enjoyed the workout this morning. I really and truly realized the importance of having that motion. And even on a rainy, dreary day like today, it gives you that reassurance of knowing the sun doesn't have to be shining in order for you to move. I think the moves were very efficient and helpful with us as we age. We've got to make sure we know what we can do. We know what our body can do, but if we do it in a consistent manner, Jerri, it really makes a difference. I really look forward to the next session with you, and I hope you have a good day, and I hope our audience thoroughly enjoyed it as much as we did. Thank you.
I thank you so much, and I know that sometimes there may be questions in the chat, or we may have a commercial. So I want to make sure we address those because it is so important sometimes. And I tell people when we're doing something, you should be asking yourself, why are we doing it? If it's is that clear? So a lot of times I try to make sure I explain every movement and incorporate that in real life. Just when I say when you're getting out of a tub, a lot of people avoid it because they don't like that movement. So thank you.
Uh, Jerri, I do have a lot of comments in the chat this morning. I have one from Melanie Stevenson. She said, good morning. So, people are out and moving, up and moving. Cheryl Henderson, keep moving. Doris Maddox, good morning. Thank you very much. Excellent, from Ruth Ann Smith. Millie stated, thank you much, from AARP Houston, Texas. So you got the audience even in Houston this morning up and at it. Barb Pelly said, wonderful, thank you. So it appears as though we have all been moving and we've been using our range of motion and going down. I heard a couple of bones pop and I said, oh, I thought that was but it just goes to show you, you can walk every day, you can do all of that, but that range really and truly helps. So again, thank you. I don't see any questions, Jerri. So I guess that's about it. I can't wait for the next one, but I'm going to use these the rest of the day.
I
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. I totally enjoyed it. It's been great. This has been, again, it's raining outside. It was storming. I had to come into the garage this morning, but guess what? We still can move.
That's right. So on behalf of AARP Alabama, thank you, Jerri, first of all, and thank you very much, our audience, for participating, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.